fucking Gjonaj got fucking massacred.
Your name is Gablabla.
He's like, your name is Gjonaj.
Dude, he said like that name will never be
duplicated
ever
he
again.
could never say what he said again right there. He's like, your name is Gjonaj.
Your name is Flafla. That's what he said.
Your name is Flafla.
And that was even like, dude, he said amazing shit. Yeah, and you know what I think, honestly, out of all this shit, I think Dizaster probably did the best out of everyone that night.
Because he just
but
he's
he's like completely disqualified for performance of the night, like ever. Like it's like he can't even win it. Like it's like they're not gonna give it to Dizaster.
Full said.
One, enough people won't vote for him, and two, you don't fucking need it. Like, you know what I mean? Give it to somebody who's got kids or something. Give it to him.
Dude, you're full. This fool. The minute he came back into the second round, he's like, "The rules are fine when I use my
he's like
knife."
he said, when the rules are fine, I choose the spine. And for that moment, I was like, this fool died. Gjonaj died tonight.
Because he choked in the second and he cut his round short. But when he came back,
Gjonaj or Dizaster, I'm the two combined.
he's like, I fused the line. Dude,
Dog.
but the thing is that was funny
Dog.
is
Fucking one of the best impersonations I've ever seen in my life.
it's like, and when Gjonaj came back in the third round, he came back in the third round and he sounded exactly like Dizaster's impression.
Oh no!
Oh, dude, Big K was saying that him and Daylight were sitting together, and Gjonaj's second round stopped hella short, right? And like Big K was aware of it. But Daylight wasn't, and then all of a sudden Dizaster started like, when I use the spine, I choose my 9. And then everyone's like dying laughing, right? And fucking Daylight's like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to battle this Gjonaj dude, right? And then Big K's like, no. Big K's like, no, it's Dizaster. And Daylight goes, I hate this motherfucker.
Oh shit! That's fucking hilarious.
When the rules are fine, I choose the spine.
So what happened after the battle with that shit?
Dude.
Between them, I heard Gjonaj was.
Gjonaj crumbled
say
into a dry leaf and blew down the street.
No, something happened. Something happened on
all
Twitter.
liquid inside of his body like left his body, and then he just became this like dry like little corpse.
Didn't Dizaster
Just, like
skin.
tumbleweeded down the street? That's
I'm crying.
Didn't Dizaster make a new page dedicated to him though, or something like
Yeah,
that?
it's Dizaster Burgundy, and he's just.
What was Gjonaj complaining about?
Dude, Gjonaj was saying that he won.
He said that he was being racist to him or something.
No, he was like,
yeah, he's gonna be racist to you,
Yeah, what? Wait, who are we
especially
talking
you.
about?
Gjonaj.
What did you
No, I
think?
know.
Was gonna happen?
Yeah, what did you think?
So now Dizaster's like rejoined Facebook just for the sake of like making fun of Gjonaj.
Oh man!
Like Dizaster's been on Facebook in like a
Yo,
year.
this fool's like, I think when the footage comes out, they'll see that I got the first and third round.
The first and third round shoved up your ass, bro. Like that shit was hard to like. That was one of the only battles I got to watch in its entirety live in the building, and I was just like, oh my god. Dude, I had chicks there who'd never seen a rap battle before, and they're like, what's about to happen? I was like, all right, first of all, what you should know is Dizaster's different than everybody else here. It's not going to be what you think it is right now. And the second guy's like, he's new, and he's trying to like prove himself. And now so you're going to see if you're good by facing this fucking psychopath. And the psychopath won.
Bro, it was brutal.
Michael Myers stalking like teenagers through a house, bro. Like that's how I felt watching it. And first, and I didn't interact with Gjonaj. I don't have anything against him, but I just he like brought his friend who looked remarkably like him. And every time I passed Gjonaj, I was like, dude, you can't sit together. You're weirding a lot of people out. You guys
What did he
gotta
say?
like
He was like,
be at least a bar stool apart at all times.
he was like, he's like, you and your homies look like the
Gjonaj brothers.
The iPhone 6 Punjab emojis.
Dog, the Gjonaj brothers.
The
is
Gjonaj
my favorite
brothers.
thing.
That's it.
The Gjonaj brothers.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. Can you see if the screen is on? I want to show this Dizaster. Okay, so we're doing this Halloween battle this weekend, which we're going to grab some footage from, obviously. It's going to be fucking the most...
Dizaster
It's gonna be
the ghost of Jonah.
It's gonna be the most terrible thing ever, right? Like all the battles that are on the card. The headline of the battle on the card is Daylight versus
A clan member.
Caddy Ron as a clan member.
Which is the worst or best idea that anybody's ever had.
But this is the other one right here that they just added to it, which was Dizaster versus the Ghost of Gjonaj. Look at it, says, but this time the rules are fine.
Oh shit!
Oh my God! It says hashtag the rules are fine. Hashtag rules
So
are fine.
Dizaster's gonna be the ghost of Gjonaj?
Yeah. Okay. So whoever's Dizaster is Dizaster, and then Dizaster is
So
Gjonaj.
somebody's playing Dizaster at this
Oh my
costume
God.
party, right?
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this isn't gonna drop until after the party. So now I
Sweet.
can tell you guys,
Tell me
Dizaster
everything.
isn't Dizaster. Eminem is gonna be Dizaster. Dizaster is going to be Eminem, and then somebody else is Dizaster. So obviously, whoever's Dizaster is also going to be Dizaster against Gjonaj, who's going to be.
Yeah.
So Dizaster for Halloween is both being Eminem and Gjonaj.
So he has two battles.
He has two battles, bro.
I liked how when it was first announced, just a special performance by the ghost of Jonah. like he would just be doing like Jonah ballads,
This time
the
Oh,
classics.
wow.
This time the rules are fine.
This time. The
Dude,
rules are
You'd
fine.
Battle
die.
rap,
Oh my God.
battle rap is so fucked up.
Dog, like
Yo, so Beasley put out a tweet where he was like, fucking, what did he say? He said, he was like, glad we really dodged the bullet on this motherfucker. Hold on, I'm going to pull it up right now. But basically, he put up a tweet to the effect of like, thank God we didn't, put our faith into fucking Gjonaj. This was a whack MC, you know what I mean? And basically, and then he like retracted it really fast. But essentially, like the general
not fast enough.
the general consensus is that this fool, damaged his, career by taking this battle at the time that he took it. You know what I mean? Like,
How did he get this battle? How did this even happen?
Dude, at one point they brought him out on stage at Summer Madness 5, and he asked them if they wanted to see him versus Dizaster, to which the room booed him off stage.
yeah.
So then who in the room was like the one guy yelling was also the guy booking the battles or what?
No, somebody's just like, we could do that on King of the Dot for probably relatively cheap.
So
That's what I got out of it. It's like, oh, he'll do it here.
Yeah, I mean, like
He'll do it in fucking Dizaster's back fucking yard.
this fool thought that he
Why
was
not?
gonna see. This is the thing, and I agree with somebody else said this. It may have been Kay. He said that this fool took the battle, and in the process of taking the battle, he assumed that he was going to beat Dizaster and take his spot. Instead of thinking like, holy shit, I'm battling Dizaster, I better bring everything I got. Like, he was like, this fool's dead, I'm going to kill him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What he didn't realize is that he jeopardized his entire relationship with URL by coming out and taking this battle, who essentially made him. So now, he devalued himself with King of the Dot by losing in his initial battle. And then he, probably got himself the door closed on him from URL entirely by, not, going to King of the Dot and doing this battle for King of the Dot after essentially URL promoted the battle by having him on stage at Summer Madness to talk about it.
Right.
Like, why would they do that if they were going to like,
So that's this.
Yeah.
So this whole time the rules have not been fine.
the rules aren't fine.
The rules aren't fine.
And he used his spine.
did he choose the spine?
He chose the 9, actually.
He choose the knife?
Do they chew the swine?
The chew the swine.
He don't know. He don't chew the swine.
Oh, the rules are fine when I use my mind. I move my neck and I move my eyes.
I snarl my lip and I move my
It's like I squint my neck and I move my eyes.